Ladies and gentlemen, today I've loaded up Call of the Dead Remastered with mods to show you how to do the full main Easter egg, so let's hop into it. Make your way to the very top of this boat where you will find the power switch inside, and you can turn it on. If you do head to this side of the map, past the power station where you're going to end up getting Juggernog, you're going to also want to make sure you pick up Simtexes, as we're going to need them and they'll make them life a lot easier. They're only 250 points. Once you got power on, feel free to hit the box because we are going to need the VR11 later on, but make your way to the left side of the map here and head downstairs here until you get into this room with the bunker or the vault. And you just want to knife the door and the characters inside will start talking to you and you'll have to listen to them for a bit. Alright, once the characters are done talking, you want to head upstairs of where they're at and begin looking for a fuse. One possible spawn's right here on the table, you just hold interact. There's no indicator to pick it up. I know another spawn can be in this corner, but I believe it can only be in this room. So once you have the fuse, take it downstairs, put it right here, and melee the door again. Once the talking is relatively off, these things will turn on. This generator here, you just want to throw a Simtex at it or any explosive until the red light disappears. And there's 4 of these generators around the map, so the first one was there. The second one is going to be behind the lighthouse. Open up back here, and you just want to run through here, and you're going to see the generator right there. You simply want to crouch and try to get the right angle to throw it there and just make it land on the generator. And if the red disappears, you're good. The third one's going to be in the Juggernog side of the map. You want to simply hop down of this drop down below power, and you're going to see it right here. You simply want to throw a grenade at that one as well. And then opening your way to this side of the ship back here, and over on the left side, you're going to be able to see another final generator down there, so simply get your explosive off on that one as well. Once you've destroyed all 4 of those generators, simply come back to the door and continue to knife it again until they start talking some more. The next step, the paths kind of diverge if you're in solo or co-op. If you're on co-op, you have an extra step to do where they will then ask you to get some vodka. So what you have to do is being a co-op game, of course, the vodka will spawn as an icicle, like frozen in ice, very obvious, as a big clump of ice hanging from the railing. It could be here, it could be about up here, somewhere hanging off the side of here. Or it can actually be on that boat over there along that railing near the power areas. But I'm in a solo game, so I don't have that. And all you have to do in co-op is have someone melee the vodka. For example, say it was right here. I melee it, and then the guy below would hold interact to pick it up as it was falling down. Once you have the vodka, you want to simply take it over here, put it in the tube, send it to them, knife the door some more, talk to them a bit, and they will tell you what you need next, and that is where we are in solo. So if you're in solo, you can skip that vodka step. So once Richtofen asks you to get the golden rod, or they might call it something different, head over here to the power. Underneath the power area, you're going to find a radio right here. Hold interact on it, and you know it's the right one. If you hear a beep 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 at the end of that, that's the first radio of 4, and you're on a timer to press all of these in this specific order. The second radio is going to be back behind the lighthouse, once again in the stamina up area, and it's not that radio, that's an Easter egg radio. You want this one right here. That one is just a normal radio, you know. Radio is going to be in the Juggernog area, and if you make your way to the top side, right here in the corner next to the gumball machine, should hear this one beep as well. And then your fourth and final one is going to be right here underneath the stairs. Hold interact on that one. And now, if done correctly, you should hear this. Morse code being beeped out throughout the map. Now what you need to do is head over to the power right up top, the top of the ship. And what you want to do is head over to the right side here, pull this down once by holding interact on it, tapping it 1 time. And then this one 3 times, 1, 2, 3. And then go over to the wheel here, and you can see this is the top. You want to turn this to the right by aiming towards the right and pressing interact twice. And you should hear a horn blow. Another thing you'll have to do, which in co-op you're on a much shorter timer than you are in solo. I actually don't even know if this is required for solo, but let's find that out. So you have to push 4 horns that look like this around this general area of the map around the lighthouse in a specific orders for co-op. And it's on a timer, so I recommend having at least 1 person here and then 1 person down there and coordinating to press it in that order. So once again, the order is that one in the corner, that one by the tunnel, that one by the building, and then this one on the other side of the rock, in all 4, and then that should help you out in co-op. The next thing you have to do is find the code for the lighthouse. So to do that, you have to find scraps of paper around the map. The first one's by double tap here, head over to one of these life rings, and you can see there's a color on top with the number down below. So the color is purple, and that's a 6 for me. The next scrap of paper is going to be directly in the Juggernog room, and you're going to see kind of by one of these windows right here on the ground. This is yellow, it's a yellow 8. Next scrap is going to be in the Stamina up area. Head to the left side here, and on the right side of this room here, we should find the scrap right here, and this appears to be orange 5. And the last scrap, if you're over here by PhD, head into the lighthouse from the PhD area, head over to this lit area, and it's going to be right there on the ground. That's going to be blue, and that's a 7. So this has to be done in solo and co-op, sadly, it seems. So the top floor is yellow, the second floor below that is orange, and then blue is below that, and then purple is below that. So organize your numbers to fit that code. So I found 8, 5, and 7, and 6, so I need to get this one to 8, the one below this to 5, the one below that to 7, and the one at the bottom to 6. And turning one of the dials will also turn another one of the dials. So what you're going to want to do is head to the very top and change yellow to what you need it to be. So for me, I need it to be 8. And then you're going to go ahead and turn your bottom one to what you need it to be. Count how many times that orange needs to be turned to get to that correct number, but don't turn it. Count how many times, then go down to blue and turn that how many times you need to get orange to that correct number. So for me, I need to get orange to 5. So I just have to move this 5 places over. And then if I go double check on orange, it is indeed at 5. So then we can run upstairs and change yellow back to 8. And that should work, or change it back to what your number should be. And after you complete that, there should be a green light here. But yeah, I think I cracked the lighthouse code there, and if you need further help with the lighthouse in some capacity, I will mention that blue, when you turn blue, it will also turn orange. When you turn purple, it will also turn yellow. And when you turn yellow, it also turns blue. And when you turn orange, it also turns purple. So that's what happens when you turn each of those dials, and hopefully this step and video will help you guys solve this dial step. I know that's what most of you guys are probably stuck on. Alright, the last thing you need to do once you have this green light and you're good to go, make sure you have enough ammo, you're ready for a fight, like, you know, good to go, and you have the VR11 from the mystery box. It's probably easier to get the VR11 earlier round from the box, but I'm not too sure. Once you have the VR11, you simply need to shoot a zombie with it, and he will run into the lighthouse. It's preferable if he's already in the lighthouse or whatnot. And once he starts floating up, you want to kill him quickly with all your teammates, depending how many of you there are. You just want to kill him. It was pretty fast here in solo. I don't know if the round makes a difference, but in solo here it was pretty fast. Just want to kill him. It's a lot easier if you have upgraded like scavenger, ray gun, something like that. And he will fly away into the sky. Once he's done flying away, a purple orb will appear and drop the golden rod all the way downstairs. Simply run downstairs, collect this golden rod, and head back to the bunker area. Once you're in the bunker area, you can send the golden rod to Richtofen through the pipe there, and then start meleeing the door to talk with them some more. And you're going to hear them teleport out, but then something goes wrong, and you're going to see this start flickering the fuse out here. So to fix the fuse, all you got to do is just melee it, and it will fix the fuse. And then start knifing the door again to talk to them some more, and then they will eventually teleport out. And once they teleport out, the vault door will actually open in this remastered version. You can head inside, and there's a free Wonderwaff drop for you to equip now. Now, every time you kill George, he will drop a free Wonderwaff death machine. This death machine of the Wonderwaff remains until you run out of ammo, and I think max ammo is refill it, but I'm not too sure. Now, I believe this is the end of the Easter egg from here, but I don't know for sure. Don't know for sure because that is the end for normal Call of the Dead. So it should be it for this map as well, but I will show you guys some other things that I have found. So there's this red switch in here in Jug. If you flip it, it'll start activating buttons around the area. So I'm looking at all the locations. Let me just run through it really quick. We have to find the one that's lit. So this one very back here is lit. We gotta push it. We're on a timer for this as well. And if you fail it, you can just restart it. That one's not lit. Man, it had to be the furthest one away. This one's lit over here. So we can run over here and push this one. And this one right here. And then the last one should be back here. And the timer failed. But you get the idea. You flip a switch, push all those buttons in the order that they appear, lit up. And once you have that completed, this switch will remain closed. And nothing seems to happen after that, so I'm not exactly sure what comes of that, but that is a thing. Also, if you head back up here towards the PM63 on the left here, right behind the doorway, there's this rusty bucket thing, no idea. You can hold to interact, and you can pick it up. And I have no idea what to do with that. And the other items we're missing in the middle there of the items list are actually from the co-op version of Easter eggs, so don't worry about that. It's just the vodka we're missing there. But so far, that's everything on this map, guys. That's the full Easter egg, seemingly, unless there is a little something extra added after that. But I think that's it. And there's some cool new side stuff, as I showed off. So if you guys figure anything out, or if I find anything, I'll be sure to leave it in the comments down below. But thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out.